Hello everybody and welcome to the Collectible channel, the Tiger Paws Collectibles. Now, of course, lack of content, I apologise, things have got in the way, but I do have a few videos coming out, so look forward to that. Anyway, I don't usually do these type of videos, and I've never once thought to myself, hey, let's do these videos. These aren't the type of videos I'm interested in doing, but this particular thing piqued my interest, and I really wanted to talk about it. Now, anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of Power Rangers. Huge fan of Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers. I've got the comic books. I've got Funko Pops. I've got figures. I've got Lightning Collection. I've got plushies. I've got games. I've got t-shirts. I've got... I literally make audio dramas. You know, literally how the Three Ranger Bros were created, which is my content group, is because of Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers, and one of my biggest gripes about Power Rangers is there's too much Mighty Morphin. Now, I know that's a really odd thing to say, but I truly believe that they delve too much into Mighty Morphin. Now, I completely understand why they do this. They do this because Mighty Morphin was the first one, it's the most popular one, and they're gonna get more bang for their buck because of the older generation wanting the Power Ranger stuff. I get that, but, I, as a person who's born in 98, the year that In Space came out, I didn't grow up on Mighty Morphin. Do I love Mighty Morphin? 110%. Do I think it's the greatest season? Fuck no. Do I think they're the strongest team? Fuck no again. I do love Mighty Morphin though, and my biggest issue is that when it comes to collectibles, it's always to do with Mighty Morphin. They've actually announced new figures and toys to collect for collectibles. For collectors, sorry, and they're all Mighty Morphin stuff, and I'm bored of Mighty Morphin. But this particular news got me hyped, because yes, it's Mighty Morphin, but at least they're doing something different. We're getting new Funko Pops. I love Funko Pops. I have a whole wall. You guys will be seeing my Funko Pop collection this year and more as I grow up the collection. And honestly, I adore Funko Pops. I think Funko Pops are absolutely amazing. I've been collecting Funko Pops for almost 10 years. My fiance also has now started collecting Funko Pops, and I think it's great. So let me dive in and speak about the news. Now, of course, if you clicked on this video, you've more than likely already seen what's going on, but I'm going to do both pieces of the news in one video. The first one is a humongous humongous win on Funko Pop. On Funko, the people behind that make them. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, came out in the 90s. It's not at all connected to the TV show, and we're actually going to get Funko Pops of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Fucking dub. Massive dub. This is the type of stuff I want. If you're going to give us Mighty Morphin, sure, just make it new and interesting. And Mighty Morphin, the Power Rangers movie, is getting merchandise. What world are we in? And this is the great thing, is they have differences between the newest Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Funko line, which I do actually really like because they hold their weapons, they're in different poses compared to the original Mighty Morphin line that we had. Not only that, but you can tell they're from the movie. Little details in the suits, on the chest, the legs, you can tell they're armoured. If you watch the Mighty Morphin movie compared to the TV show, they made their own suits. Yes, they are literally the same suits, but they're more armour looking. They're more armoured, plated more than a latex suit, more than a skin suit. And the great thing about this is we're not just getting the 6th Ranger team. No. One of them has an exclusive version. Not just that though, so there's more than 7. We're getting 9 Funko Pops from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. Now, I would have preferred one extra Funko Pop, which I'll talk about just in a minute, but let's quickly run down what we've got. We've got Billy Cranston as the Blue Ranger. We have Rocky as the Red Ranger. We have Kimberly as the Pink Ranger. Zach as the Black Ranger. We have... is Aisha? as the Yellow Ranger. Is this Aisha? And then we have Tommy as our Yellow Ranger. But it gets more, because they're in new poses, and a lot of the poses we actually do see within the show, especially Tommy's one and Kimberly's one, which I really do love. But not only that, Kimberly's holding her whip, something that was only movie exclusive. She's holding her whip, which she only uses once, and I think that's really cool. But it gets even better. The Yellow Ranger has her lights. Now, one thing that the movie did, which was really, really strange, was the Yellow Ranger had this light ability, which activated and changed her helmet, giving her saber-toothed tiger eyes, and turned them into projectile lights, turned them into torches, per se. That's what's on the Funko Pop. And this is where our special edition exclusive comes in, because you can get a glow-in-the-dark version. One that will actually light up only the eyes, which is fucking banging, might I add. Pardon me. Which is absolutely awesome, and I love that. The other Rangers, though, they are just in poses. Now, I do have one issue with this. We have Kimberly's whip, we have the Yellow Ranger's headlights, but there's one ability they've missed, and this is where my dig is with this set. Whether they made it a different additional Funko Pop, or whether they just made the Red Ranger have this anyway, but if you remember from the movie, the Red Ranger had like a scanning mode. A mode that allowed him to scan the area, which turned the Tyrannosaurus's mouth visor thinner. It's almost like the Tyrannosaurus closed his mouth, and it had a red light that bounced between. Right? That's not on the Funko Pop. That is one downfall to it. That is one of my biggest downfalls, and that is criminal. That is criminal. But anyway, that is our Rangers. That is 7 Funko Pops we're getting there. But on top of that, we're getting the Megazord. That is right, we're getting the Megazord as a normal size Funko Pop, and it looks good. This is what I wanted. More Megazords, different things. Yes, it's Mighty Morphin, but I'll take a new, different Megazord over the ones we've already got. You know, redoing the same Megazord, I'll take a new one any fucking day. This looks so good. You can see the detailing in the ape arm, the wolf arm, the bear chest, the frog legs. You can see the frog. The crane Zord obviously is really big because Funko Pops have bigger heads compared to their bodies. It looks phenomenal. Holy fuck, yes. Now, there's more. On top of all that, we're getting Ivan Ooze. We are getting Ivan fucking Ooze as a Funko Pop. As a fucking Funko Pop, we're getting Ivan Ooze. My hat is tipped off to Funko. This is incredible. He's throwing his energy out of his hands like he does in the command center, and he looks demonically awesome. He's got detailings in his head. He's got his like gooey looking, detailing. He looks so good. Oh my god. Mwah! Fucking French kiss to that. That is phenomenal. Now, there is one particular character I would have added. Technically 2. The first one is Zordon, because this is the first and only time we ever see Zordon as a human figure. But second of all, and this is the character I think that should have got the Funko Pop. Let me just Google her name, because I do not know what she's called. What is her name? Dulcia? Is that her name? Dulcia, yes, Dulcia. Dulcia is the Ninja to the Mighty Morphin movie. Now, in the TV show, Ninja is the person who gives them their powers, but in the movie is Dulcia, and honestly, it'd been really cool to have her as a Funko Pop, give her some love and attention, give her her stick staff thingy that she wields. That would have been really fucking awesome. But there you go, that is the movie Funko Pops. Like I said, I have a couple gripes. First off, Rocky should have had his little visor thing. And second of all, there is the fact that Dulcia doesn't have a Funko Pop either. Now, the third one, I apologise if you heard that. I just got a notification. The third one being Zordon, but I'd be okay if they didn't add Zordon. I just thought it'd be kind of cool if Zordon got a Funko Pop, but I'm very happy with what we've got. The movie's getting some love and attention finally. Now, we're getting an additional Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Funko Pop, which isn't connected to the movie. It's not connected to the TV show. It's a comic book exclusive. Now, the reason why I'm excited about this particular thing is for a couple of reasons. First off, it opens many doors. There are a few Mighty Morphin Power Rangers within the comic books that are exclusive to the comics, and it'd be really cool if we got these characters that are connections to Mighty Morphin. They aren't Mighty Morphin, but they have connections to things like this, and it'd be really cool to get them in Funko form. And this particular character, I absolutely love this. So in the comic books, we actually have 7 Rangers. We have all 7 colours existing at once. Yes, red, blue, black, yellow, pink, green, and white all exist at the same time. The White Ranger is Tommy Oliver. The Green Ranger, however, is a character called Matt Cook, and he does get his own unique Green Ranger look. He has more white, more like emphasis on his armbands and his boots. He has more detailing in his helmet. There's some curvature, some ridginess to it. The teeth markings on the helmet are different, and his dragon dagger has a nice little curve to the point instead of it just being a straight point. There's a nice curve to it, which I actually used to style the Ultra Ranger dagger for Cosplay Dude 637's Power Rangers fan-fictional spin-off called Ultra Rangers, which I designed on the Osmond channel. We're getting Matt Cook's Green Ranger as a Funko Pop. Yes, we're getting Matt Cook's Green Ranger as a Funko Pop. Can I just say, this is fucking gorgeous. This looks amazing. This looks phenomenal, and I'm so fucking excited for this Funko Pop. This is exactly what I'm after. I'm bored with Mighty Morphin because we keep getting exactly the same thing. The 6 Rangers, the Zords. That's literally all we keep getting. Sometimes they redo the weapons in the Morpher. I'm bored of that. I want something new, something interesting. I know Mighty Morphin sells, hence why they're going down the movie route and the comic book route. And this, like I said, opens doors. Because we have the SPD Green Ranger, who is Tommy's son JJ, who gets the Dragon Shield. He could possibly be now a Funko Pop. He is a comic book exclusive. We have things like the second crossover of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where the Turtles become Rangers, but their own Rangers. And at the same time, the Rangers become mutant animals based off their dinosaur powers. So, for an example, Jason becomes a Tyrannosaurus mutant, which I think is really cool. And it'd be so cool to see these sort of things become Funko Pops. And Matt Cook's Green Ranger from the comic book being a Funko Pop kind of opens the door to that. It kind of gives leeway, and I really hope that they don't give up on these Funko Pops. The fact that they're giving us more expansion on Power Rangers is amazing. You can kind of tell that Hasbro and, the people behind making Power Rangers and things are, trying to do something. There is works and connection with Disney Plus now, and they're really trying to keep people interested, and that's what they're doing, and it is kind of working. If I can get these Funko Pops, I definitely will. I live in the UK, and getting Funko Pops is incredibly hard for me to do, but nevertheless, I'm really hoping I can get them. Now, I am uploading this a little late to the news. This news actually came out over a week ago easily, and I think maybe these Funko Pops may actually be able to pre-order by the time this video comes out, but that's fine. I still want to do this video and hype this up tomorrow. So that being said, I'm going to leave this video here. Please let me know if you guys are going to grab these Funko Pops. If you're a Power Ranger fan, for sure, do let me know that for definite. And I really want to know, which ones you want to snag first. If you could pick out of all 10 new Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Funko Pops that we're going to get, which ones do you think you'll grab first? Is it the comic book Green Ranger that is Matt, or are you going to go for the movie ones? And if it is the movie ones, which one are you most excited for? Honestly, personally, just saying, I think the ones I'm most excited for is Ivan Ooze, the Megazord, and then Matt. As much as I love the Rangers, I will definitely try and grab them as well. I feel like this is such a good thing for Funko Pop to do. Now, of course, if you like this type of content where I'm talking about collectibles, I do show off my collection. I've been showing off my retro toys lately, but I am going to be showing off some of my Lightning collection, my McFarlane figures, my Funko Pops and things, so they are coming, don't worry. But yeah, if you like these type of videos, do let me know, because I'm happy to do them. It takes a little bit of research, but I'm happy with that. That being said, don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. There's a good couple of videos that have been out. I do apologise with the lack of content. I'm hoping to catch up later down the month. I love you all. Don't forget to roar with passion, everybody, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell on your guys' way out, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.